Now let's focus on another aspect of Johannesburg's life. This is City Power, which has embarked on an aggressive mission to recover billions of rand owed to them. The utility is cutting off defaulting business accounts to recover around 4 billion rand worth of debt. Let me repeat that. 4 billion rand worth of debt. That's a whole lot of money being owed to City Power. The first stop is in Alex. Zandra, City Power says it's losing money because of infrastructure damage caused by the ongoing power cuts. My colleague, fellow eNCA and reporter at eNCA, Heidi Giokos, tracking that story for us this afternoon. She finds herself in Alex. Good afternoon, Heidi. Thanks for your time here on today. So what's happening there in Alex as the City Power officials are going around making sure that things are legit?
Yes, indeed, Bradan. A number of businesses have been visited. So far, 3 have been cut off. The other 2 or 3 will have to liaise with City Power to establish whether or not they should be cut off. City Power has also stumbled upon an illegal connection from a church here in Alex, where they immediately disconnected them as they were connected illegally. But what I do understand is that Isaac Mangano, who's the spokesperson for City Power, is currently briefing. So I think let's just listen in.
Is correct. So that's what we're going to do now.
So you're saying what was billed was incorrect?
We're going to check the accuracy, not incorrect, but whatever that was billed, is it accurate? That's what is going to happen now.
And just overall reflections, Bangana, on today. Do you think today was a successful program?
Yes, indeed. Obviously, it's the first day of the campaign, and we still have 2 more days to go. But we also going to do this monthly in all our service delivery centers, because we've got 4 billion rand that is lying out there that is owed to City Power, and we want to basically ensure that we get each and every cent that is due, because of we are, as the city, as you know, really under pressure in terms of our finances, and we basically are suffering in terms of the service delivery that we're supposed to be providing to the residents of the city of Johannesburg. We need to ensure that we use that money for the maintenance of our infrastructure. We need to use that money for...
Okay, unfortunately, I'm going to just move away. Bradan, I'm sorry, but I understand that there's an illegal connection that's happening here, and they are cutting this off, so I don't want to miss that, because we have missed a number of them already. But from my understanding, it seems as though it is an illegal connection. Hopefully, we can try and get in here. If I can just ask my colleague Debogo to just try and squeeze in here. But they are going to now cut this. I'm not sure what this looks like. It's a block of flats, or I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. But clearly, because of this operation that City Power has embarked on, they are, of course, also stumbling upon illegal connections, which seems to be quite a big problem. I think what's also important to highlight is the fact that City Power has told us that about only 4% of Alex, the township, pays for the electricity that they use, and the rest is just unpaid bills or illegal connections. And City Power is at pains to try and get all the money that is owed to them and recoup this. Through this operation today, tomorrow and the following day, we know that they are planning to recover about 36 million rand. Whether that happens or not remains to be seen. But we do know that big businesses, even petrol stations, owe City Power here in Alex millions of rands, and they are in the process of trying to get as much as possible. I'm struggling to see, Bradan, because I do know that it's quite full in this substation, but it seems as though they are trying to figure out where the illegal connection is and whether or not they are able to cut it. Of course, there are safety concerns.
Heidi, we can see the cameraman has got a good view. We are able to see, we're showing our viewers live now the visuals of the officials. They're cutting what looks like illegal wires, or wires that have been put there not by City Power, and they're illegal. You're quite right, Heidi. We got a good vantage point here on our screens, and thanks to the work, the brilliant work there of the cameraman. They are inside in that small enclosure there, busy cutting a number of illegal, what looked maybe to them would be illegal connections, and they're trying to remove some of the wires.
Yes, certainly. I can also see now what's happening. I've managed to squeeze myself in, Bradan, so I can see that they are busy cutting and disconnecting. And I must just emphasize the fact that this seems to be quite a persistent problem in Alex and a number of other townships. And City Power has indicated that they will continue with their operations and embarking on recovering money. When we spoke to Isaac Mangena earlier on, he did indicate that they are trying to recover as much money as possible because they themselves are in great financial distress. One must remember that because of theft and vandalism to a number of substations, it costs City Power over 2 billion rand per year, and that's most likely going to go up in the 2023 financial year because of the persistent rolling blackouts that we have been seeing, and that contributes to when it comes to criminals checking the load shedding schedule and moving in and pouncing on these substations. But another big issue that we are showing you now live on eNCA is the illegal connections that continue to happen. We missed it a few minutes ago when there was another illegal connection where the whole substation was illegally connected and they had to cut those live wires because it was illegally connected. So it's quite a big problem, and City Power says they'll continue to be moving in and around Alex because their mission is to recover 36 million in the next 3 days, but overall it's 363 million in and around Alex that they feel as though needs to be recovered, and businesses need to pay because they feel as though if businesses are making the money, why aren't they paying their electricity bills?